Hey everyone, what's going on? It is or Justin. Welcome back to some more Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay. What you're watching right now is a nuclear in the very first round of domination. Using the MP7, all that jazz. About a 33 gun streak, and the beginning here, I've actually uploaded this start way long ago, because I get this EMP and VSAT in like 10 seconds or something like that. I got it insanely quickly, so I thought it was really cool, so I uploaded like a year ago, but I never uploaded the full gameplay. Anyways, in this gameplay, I wanted to talk about kind of the recent Black Ops 3 shown stuff, so like the 9th Specialist and the new map RedWood, just because I recently saw it and I thought it might be a little bit of a cool thing to talk about, because I mean, it looked pretty cool to me, so you guys may enjoy it as well. So obviously, yesterday for Black Ops Fridays, Vonderhaar and the other dude, I forget his name already, but People with Treyarch showed off the 9th Specialist and the new map that, well, one of the new maps that they're going to be having in the game, obviously. So, start with the map. Its name is RedWood, and apparently it's based off the giant redwood trees over in California, so it looks pretty cool. Apparently it was like the very last map to be made for the vanilla maps in the game, so that means most likely that the movement, like, areas and how you use the movement on it will be pretty darn good, since obviously they had fleshed out all that stuff before this map, you know, was made and then finished. So that's kind of a cool little aspect to it. And I don't know, they were saying that it's got the usual, like, ABC routes there, but there are, like, other possible choke points on the map. It sounded weird. In my mind, it was like an ABCDE type of a map where there's various different choke points, and then, you know, anywhere you go on the map is going to be hectic and really fun looking. And we got to see gameplay of it when they showed off the 9th Specialist, because as they were showing that off, they were playing on the map RedWood, so you kind of get to see how it played a little bit. So it's kind of where, like, some of the map locations are. It looks pretty cool. You know, I'm a big fan of the 3-lane. I don't know why I was calling them ABC. I mean, that's I guess how I've always described 3-lane maps, is just ABC. I don't know why. What do you just call them 1, 2, 3 or ABC? I don't know. ABC, 1, 2, 3, and me. I don't know. I'm saying random stuff now. So anyways, I'm a big fan of those maps because they usually tend to lead to really good, you know, gameplays, fast-paced gameplays, and overall good map design. And that's what we saw in all of the 4 maps on Black Ops 3 in the beta. So most people enjoyed all those maps. I thoroughly enjoyed all 4 of them. I wasn't a huge fan of Stronghold at the start, but what is it called? Stronghold? I forget. Stonehenge? No, that's a horrible ghost map. Anyways, it was pretty good after I played it a few times. So I'm a big fan of those types of maps. Look at me just sniping like a beast. This is theater mode recorded, by the way, which is why it seems kind of weird, if you're wondering why theater mode is coming back, by the way. Also was confirmed. You know, it's all the tidbits of information for Black Ops 3. I'm sure you guys already know, but still. Black Ops 3 theater mode confirmed. Apparently, all types of really cool things happening with it, so that's always good. I have an Elgato, so I can always use flashback memory to record games that I might have not recorded when they were live, by just, you know, going back in the Elgato. But sometimes you just do not have the Elgato open, so it'll be nice to have the ability to just, you know, record them via theater mode in the game. If you get like an insane gameplay and Elgato breaks or it crashes, you don't have it open, so it's kind of a cool thing there. But anyways, yeah, the RedWood seemed good, and I've already described most of it, so I think it's going to be pretty fun. I'm hoping all the maps in Black Ops 3 follow the 3-lane rule, because, like I said before, those are my favorite types of maps, and they usually make for the best types of gameplay, so hoping it's like that. I think it will be, because that's what we've seen for 5 of the maps now, and, you know, what they start with, like, what do Call of Duty ship with, like, 12 maps, something like that? So we've seen, like, almost half of them. And with half of them being 3-lane, I'd imagine they understand that that's what we want as a Call of Duty, you know, fan base. So, the 9th Specialist, as we all know now, I mean, it was leaked back when the beta was out, because people got in the file as a PC, so we all knew it was going to be a flamethrower guy. Mini referenced, you know, him to the flamethrower guy in Until Dawn, which, you know, is funny, it's kind of accurate still, but obviously, what this means is that your specialist weapon will be a flamethrower, which we saw back in War to War, which is instantly what I thought of when I first heard it was a flamethrower guy. But now that we actually saw gameplay of it, it was more fleshed out than the gameplay we saw leaked back in the beta days, because obviously, I'm assuming it wasn't fully done, and obviously it wasn't meant to be seen, which is why, you know, it didn't look as good as it did when they showed it to us finally. And to be honest, they probably showed it to us that day, the first day of the Black Ops Fridays, because everyone, you know, already knew, because it was kind of leaked and all that jazz, but it looks pretty cool. it's probably up to my favorite. So far, my favorite specialists that I used in the beta were Tempest, the gun, and then the machine gun from the robot, which I forget the name of right now. But those are my favorites. I'm assuming this flamethrower will be up there in my favorites as well, because it looks freaking awesome. Looks like it plays really good. It doesn't have insane range, but for an objective-based player, which I am, I think it'll really be effective when you're trying to go clear out like a flag or a hard point or a, what's the new game mode called? Well, I forget these things. It's just so sad that I forget these things. But the new game mode where you rush with the robot, that'd be awesome. Because in like small like intersections where the robot goes through a building, it'd be fantastic for a spot like that. Because you just twirl. It's be a ballerina in there, just twirl while you're spinning it. Twirl while you're using, not spinning it. Obviously, that's what twirling is. So, looks pretty cool. And his ability is Heat Wave, which basically like stuns everyone in the room and destroys equipment. Which, I mean, the destroying equipment part is pretty cool, but the stunning, I mean, I've never been affected by it, so I don't 100% know what it will feel like, but I feel like I won't use it as much, because I'd rather just use my own concussion and stun grenades as it is. So, I don't know. I mean, we'll see how powerful it is, but I have usually always gone with the specialist weapons, not abilities. I've used Rejack before, obviously, when it was overpowered. I wanted to test it out. But besides Rejack, I don't think I've used a single other specialist ability. I've only used weapons, because the weapons just seem better for my playstyle, so I've always just chose the weapon over the ability. That's just me. If you guys, you know, like the abilities way more, let me know. And, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, I can't wait for it. I'll be definitely rocking out Tempest, the robot, machine gun, and the flamethrower, because I'm gonna definitely get in gameplay of the flamethrower the day Black Ops 3 comes out. Like, I'm probably gonna no-life grind it, probably stream it for hours on end, which I'll upload a video on my main channel and this channel saying I'm streaming it, in case you guys, you know, want to watch. I'd assume you might. So, yeah. Other random things about Black Ops 3, the top level is 55. There is Diamond Camo. Once you reach Master Prestige, or whatever it's going to be called in this game, there is more to do, but I remember Vaughn has said he does not like the idea of adding levels after the game is released, so we're probably not going to have that like we've had in the past few games, which I don't like at all, because I don't like the idea where if I work my butt off all the way to the top Prestige, and then they just add more. And it's like, okay, well, there goes all my hard work. I mean, you just do more hard work, but you had that feeling of accomplishment, and then it gets stripped away from you, so I don't like that anyways. But, Vaughn has said he does not like that either, so no idea what it's going to be. They've also talked about a camo higher than Diamond, so that'll be pretty cool. I did go for the Diamond camos. As you see in this gameplay in Black Ops 2, I have a Diamond MP7, and I had all the SMGs Diamond, and I believe I had all of the Assault Rifles Diamond. I'm not sure. Maybe also shotguns. I know I did not have sniper rifles for sure, or the crossbow and ballistic knife if that had Diamond, I forget, but that's it for the gameplay. I'm already rambling. So if you guys enjoyed, drop a like, video, subscribe, of course, to the video. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a nice day, guys. Peace out.